Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Riesa Pascal. Now, you've heard of dry January, but if you're not too keen on that, we've got some other health trends to talk about. Joining us now is holistic nutrition and health specialist Sarah Baker. Hey, Sarah, welcome back.
Hello, thanks again for having me. I always love chatting with you.
Absolutely. You're a friend of the show now, so we're always going to have you because we need to get our health in order for 2023. And you have some trends to share with us. I want to start with the first one, mouth taping. What the heck is that?
Yeah, so mouth taping, it's exactly what it sounds like. So you tape your mouth shut with skin safe tape, of course, so that you can breathe throughout your nose instead of your mouth at night. So, why would we even think to do this? Mouth breathing can have negative impacts on our health, and nose breathing comes with so many awesome benefits. So, benefits of why do we want to shut our mouth closed at night include filtering allergens. So when we breathe through our mouth, allergens make their way right into our body. So we
Mm.
want to dust and pollution particles in the air in our home that we really don't want in our system. So our nose filters that out. When we are breathing throughout our nose throughout the entire night, we're also humidifying the air that we're breathing in and we're moisturizing our throat. This also helps you lower blood pressure and also helps lower anxiety. So our nose essentially serves as the sole purpose of delivering oxygen to our body, where our mouth is used for speaking and eating in addition to breathing. So, when we're breathing through our nose, it's very optimal because the research shows that mouth breathers actually have lower rates of brain oxygenation, which means you're not getting enough oxygen in your brain. And there's a lot of mouth breathers out there. So, if you don't have a sleep disorder, you can for sure give this trend a try.
That is fascinating. As you were talking, I found myself extremely conscious of breathing through my nose. I'm like hyper aware of how I was breathing just now. Your
Yeah.
next one is sober, curious lifestyle. Now, is that like dry January? What's that one?
Yeah, so this is similar to dry January, but it's looked at as more of a lifestyle shift versus like a 30-day challenge that results in going back to your old habits and patterns that surround alcohol after that challenge is over. So, sober curiosity is really a new cultural movement that many wellness brands are also supporting, as there is a huge surge in non alcoholic tonics and beverages on the market, in addition to more bars and lounges that have a lot of mocktail options out there. So with sober curiosity, it's really defined as having the option to choose or change your drinking habits for health focused reasons, which can be both emotional and physical. So this helps create less pressure to drink in order to socialize while still cultivating socialization. But it's more of a lifestyle shift versus going sober, right? So therefore, those who have alcohol disorders would have to be sober, where with sober curiosity, people can choose to primarily remove alcohol in their life while still accepting that from time to time you may want to choose to imbibe.
I really like that one. Best of both worlds gives people an
Yes.
option to take that break. Now, let's talk about at-home wellness therapies. That's your third trend.
Yeah, so there's a huge movement of individuals taking their health into their own hands, especially folks who are experiencing chronic illness. And so, even outside of people who are trying to heal their bodies, the huge movement in biohacking is continuing to arise, and people are wanting to support their health more than ever. So, we are taking a lot of these tools and items that we would go out to get, and we are bringing them into our home. So these would be near infrared red light therapy, where people are getting red light bulbs and red light panels in their home. This helps with energy production, chronic pain, skin issues, regeneration and healing of the tissues. At home saunas are a huge trend because we know sweating is a major drainage pathway that helps our body detox.
Mhm.
And then grounding mats for your bed. So for all of us that live in climates where it's seasonal and we have like snow, like me in Chicago, we can outside and ground on the floor. That grounding practice when you can put your feet on the earth, because the earth gives you negative ions and that acts as a major antioxidant effect on the body. So people are now buying grounding mats to put on their bed plugging it into a grounded outlet in their room, and they're sleeping on this like
Wow.
frequency overnight. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Amazing. Now we have about a minute left. Let's go through 4 and 5 together if we can. Nervous system regulation and metabolic health. Tell me about those.
Sure. So nervous system regulation, it's really a really fancy way of saying how are we going to regulate ourselves in stressful situations, right? Everybody experiences stress the past few years. So it's really about improving our own emotional awareness and how we can intentionally work with our physical body to calm ourselves down. So how to do this? Breathing techniques, somatic exercises like tapping or acupuncture, and then really obvious ones like yoga, giving or receiving a hug, going on a nature walk. And then last but not least, metabolic health. This is a huge trend this year because so much of the population is metabolically unhealthy. So there's a lot of products coming out in the market to help you heal your metabolic health. And we know that has to do with more than just how we can lose weight. This includes continuous glucose monitors, which helps regulate your blood sugar response. There's more emphasis from health professionals on
Yeah.
not dieting and more health tech data to give you insights on how to just live better.
Fantastic. Sarah, thank you for joining us.